Hey you guys, it's Ambery. Happy Monday. Jazz hands. That's the most enthusiasm you're going to get out of me today. I don't know if I'm going to post the other reading or not. It seemed like it was all over the place, but I haven't put a reading out in a day or two. And usually I do them every single day, but I just kind of took time out for me this weekend and today. I worked from home because I was still feeling a little not well. And because I'm very in tune with my energy, I know I'm not sick because I don't get sick. And so I know it's other things. And so I just kind of move through it, alchemize it, and keep it pushing, right? I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those of you who like it. What do we want to do? We know what the vibe is? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Spirit guides, thank you, guides, and beings and sources of light that are in alignment with my highest and greatest good. Can you please get some messages of clarity for the collective? For those who like it, please. What do we need to know? There's hope. You're going to have an epiphany. We have the epiphany card, I think, last week. Epiphany, self-reflection, answer question, untapped talents. People may be calling you to start to broaden your horizons and to tap into some some hidden talents that you're not aware of that you have yet. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. Tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. All of a sudden, when I saw that migraine thing, you may be having tension headaches or migraines or tension right around your eyes here. I'm seeing also right through here. This is your occipital bone. This is your, okay. Spirit just showing me like back through here. There might be a headache right like behind your ears and down to your jawline. You may have TMJ. I don't know. Spirit is saying that even though you may have a diagnosis of someone who suffers from this, even though it may be stress from work, even though it may because you haven't had coffee, even though it's 3D level shit, there's a piece to this about whatever you're having some type of physical symptoms that has to do with like migraines, worrying, stress, and things like that, okay? A lot of it's coming from untapped talents. It's coming from you not being and walking in your purpose, you going to a job or doing something on a daily basis that really doesn't resonate with your soul and spirit. And this is why you're noticing, if this message is for you, this is why you're getting more tension headaches or low back pain, I'm seeing. And it's because that when we go against, especially once we kind of start to awaken, we awaken our soul and our spirit, we kind of know what our passion is. We're trying to find our passion. We're trying to find our purpose, right? The more we awaken, the more we get allergic to bullshit, at least for me, right? And the more we are allergic to bullshit, the more we do things that aren't in alignment for our purpose and our path, we start to have physical symptoms of things. And they show up many, many ways. And it just varies person to person, so take what resonates. For me, it's abdomen pain. You know, I have to go to the bathroom. It's a lot of, for me, I carry that stuff in my gut and in my hips, and I need to look at my paper for my Reiki. I used to have a big chart about where our emotions are, and I don't believe in illnesses. I believe they exist. However, I think they exist because there's stored trauma, there's unhealed trauma in our body that we're storing it in our body. And when we don't speak up for ourselves, you know, for me, it manifests in low abdomen pain and low back pain, right? And so when we're not speaking our truth, we're not walking in our path, or we go to a fucking dead-end job, or maybe we like our job, but there's Sally Joe there that gets on our fucking nerves every day, that's a loudmouth or ignorant or whatever it is, and we just kind of repress speaking up, or we just kind of like, you know, trying to be nice and not say anything. I'm just giving examples, okay? We push those emotions, feelings down and further and further. When we're not walking our purpose, when we're not feeling optimistic and we're not feeling as though we're being successful, it stores itself in our body and it manifests as migraines, it manifests as headaches, it manifests as tension and tightness in our bodies and our muscles. And so Spirit is really wanting you to, hopefully with this message or a piece of it, you have this epiphany to start thinking about what are some areas in your life that you aren't in your fullest potential, or you're not walking in your fullest. All of a sudden I'm gonna get like a frog in my throat. What areas in your life do you feel as though you're being stifled? Are you in a marriage that you can't communicate effectively with your partner? Are you in a relationship with someone where you don't feel like you're honored? Are you always the one that's overgiving in a connection or overgiving in a friendship? Are you always that one that people call for help and for support, but you never get that in return? Those things also store in your body. And a question to ask is, why are you allowing people, places, and things to dictate how your body feels? Why are you allowing people, places, and things to take advantage of you? Or behave in ways that show that they don't honor and respect you? Somebody shows you how they feel about you by how they fucking treat you and how they respond to you. So if someone's not listening to you and you've tried to tell them something, trust me, they heard you the first time. If not the first, the second time, and after that, it's a wrap. If you're trying to overly communicate to someone how you feel about something, how they do something, and they continue to do it, they don't fucking respect you. And then what happens is that oftentimes, this is me in the past, you stay in situations just hoping that people will finally hear you, finally see you, finally support you, finally love you, or whatever this is for you. And all the time, you're wondering why you have high blood pressure. You're wondering why you have diabetes. There's correlations of different things, and so I don't want to give misinformation out, but our body stores illnesses when we suppress certain things in our life, when we suppress our traumas. And you may say, I don't have any traumas. Okay, maybe you don't, that's fine. I don't want to project any of that onto anybody, but there's still something repressed where you can't fully show up as yourself, or you're not fully being supported. Your spirit is showing me that you don't feel fully supported in your life, and that doesn't always necessarily mean your job. It could be in your family, in your marriage, in your friendships, by your kids, whatever it is for you. And then, so what happens next? You just continue not to be supported, loved, or honored, or respected, and you're going to continue to get sick and get high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer possibly? I'm not projecting that. This is what happens. I truly believe that my father, who got diagnosed with esophageal cancer, who hadn't smoked in years, I mean like since I was a kid, he died a week before his 56th birthday, cancer. And I really believe there's a lot of repressed emotions and trauma that he experienced from having an alcoholic mother. His brother also died early. He just died a few years ago. And so we have to really look at how this stored trauma, or how this stuff that stores in us, whether it's trauma or not feeling validated or not being honored or just repressing things, how it stores in our body, then how we end up getting sick. We get migraines. We then start taking pills for migraines, and the pills make us kind of drowsy, or they make us, we're up all night. So then we take a pill to go to sleep, and then we you know what I'm saying, how it's like this cycle. And then and I don't, this wasn't where I expected the reading to go, or the message to go, so take what resonates. The pharmacies, the medical system aren't set up to keep us not sick. They're there to keep us sick and stuck and suffering. They're band-aids, medications, and I don't dog anybody who takes medications, okay? So just save it, okay? I was once on 16 medications, and I'm off all of them. But I did that with a doctor, and I did that slowly with replacing certain things to alienate that. And the more I healed my trauma, and the more I healed in general, I don't have the symptoms of a lot of the things that I was diagnosed with. Fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, things like that. And so spiritually, want you to kind of like just take a look at, to be inspired, to be hopeful, to realize that this isn't a life that you have to live. The more you walk in your purpose, the more you start to set boundaries, the more you start to honor yourself and expect expect other people to honor your boundaries and to honor and respect you, you'll notice these ailments, these pains will slowly go away. guarantee it. I guarantee it. I know this message is probably all over the place, but it is what it is. I hope you're healthy and happy, you guys. I really do. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm.